All right, guys, it's Paul Singh, the Market Speculator, with the trade report for Monday, July 8th, 2019. Hope everyone had a fantastic 4th of July holiday week and weekend. Got a bunch of new stuff to go over today, lots of stuff to talk about before we even get to the report. Let's start with the new site design, and we've got the new chat room, we've got the new course, and we've got group mentorship session today at 8 a.m. Pacific, 11 a.m. Eastern. And if you can't attend, no worries. There'll always be a link. And in every report, I send a link to past mentorship sessions. So you should watch all those. We have great Q&As. Usually there's a lesson. Today, I'm going to go over the new site design. I was going to do the first half of 2019 results for the trade alerts. We'll do that next time. And I think instead of going out 2 or 3 weeks, we'll just do it next week. So we'll go over all that, everything we've done for 6 months. But with the new site design, we've got to go over that really quickly. But we'll go over this a little more in depth in the mentorship session. This is the new page here. You go into My Accounts. It should say subscriber status, or I'm not sure exactly what it does. But you go into My Account, and your membership should be in here. You have the most recent swing report. You click on that. The most recent reports in here, you can click on those. Trade alert notifications, and I haven't even clicked on this yet. Let's see what pops up. We should have the recent trade alerts, and you have BRZU and Roku. So we don't have the past ones, but we should be getting all the new ones in here. So you can see on Friday was Roku and BRZU. I know some of you had issues with getting those. We've got those solved, I think. So I think we're going to be back on the normal text alerts. I haven't got to send out an alert yet, but I think we'll be back on text alerts starting today. You are going to have to go into the site and resubmit. Let me see what Josh wrote to me here. You guys are going to have to resubscribe to email alerts or text alerts, and that'll get you back on the text alerts. And also, we've got the new chat room. It's on Discord, discordapp.com. It's great on the phone. They also have it within the web browser. I use it through the phone. It's just a fantastic phone app. But you can see here we have swing trading general, swing trading strategy, swing trading charts, and swing trading alerts. So I'm going to do backup alerts in here. So they'll first go to your text, and I'll also have them posted in here. General swing trading strategy, any strategy type discussion topics, and then I'll be posting some charts in here. And it's not just me, you guys can post charts too. The only thing you guys can't post in is the alerts. That's for me to send out the alerts, but everything else you guys chat away in here. I'll be in here. I'm going to create some rules because I don't like how some chat rooms get, and so we're going to keep it really tight and focused and really helpful to each other. That's really important to me. So, and we'll go over this more in depth in about an hour and 45 minutes here. So we've got the chat room, which is going to be really great. You have access to me all day as I pop in and out, and to each other, and you can go over things. So it's going to be great. We've got the swing page here, and another great feature in here is we've got the bootcamp course in here. So this is a new swing course. You don't have to sign up for some, $3,000 boot camp or anything. We've got the course in here. So you guys are going to love this in here. I'll go through this more in the webinar. So in the group mentoring session. So again, if you can attend or if you watch the video, make sure to watch the video. But you have access to basically a class in here that pretty much shows you what I do. So you're going to love this here. Now let's get to the report. As you can see here, SPY breaking to all-time highs. Now we have a few things to watch here. One, where do we consolidate to? And let's look at this a little closer here. You can see here we broke to all-time highs right in here. We're going to watch one of two things. If we consolidate here, which looks like we're going to start the week. Last week was a really constructive week here. But do we hold the 9, and do we hold the high here? If we don't hold the high, we're going to get another failed breakout. We don't want to see that. Qs also have been strong, not quite hitting highs yet, but right there. So hopefully we can get a breakout here in the Qs, and that will help some of our positions here. And then IWM, as we can see, has lagged in terms of where it is related to its recent high. And if we pull this back here, it's all-time high. So IWM has lagged for a while, which is why we've had concerns about the market for a while, except during the early 2019 push where it was actually leading. But up until there, a big consolidation. Now let's see if we can get that break in here in IWM. That would be great for the overall market. We've got oil here kind of lagging after a nice pop. We needed to get up over the moving averages. Energy, same thing. Financials have been very strong. We're obviously going to be watching FAS for potential trades. Semiconductors have been strong, pulling back recently, but have made a nice run after really getting hit. Another trade war sensitive area, and we'll see if that can start to pop. If it starts to hold this 9 and pop, we could potentially add SMH or go for some stocks within semiconductors. Software are back on trend, leading, taking this big dip here, but now looking like it's leading the market again. And we're watching home builders very closely, like the overall pattern. We can always trade nail, and if we go to the focus list, Lowe's and Home Depot, which are correlated with home builders, because when home building is doing good, that usually means Home Depot and Lowe's are doing good. So, and you can see that here reflected in their charts. Let's get to current positions and we'll go to the focus list. We've got new additions. Roku from Friday. I know some of you didn't get the alerts. I did post them into the chat room as well. But you can see here why I entered. Big run, big pullback, held the 50-day moving average and remounted the 9. And the remount on the 9 was our trigger here. I think we get a test of the highs here and hopefully a breakout. So that was Roku here, and you guys have all the stop and target information. And then Brazil, we know we've been watching this for a while. Relative strength area has been very strong, and then we got the breakout over this range on Friday. I know normally I'm not entering something when it's up 9%, but I think this triggers its move to the highs here. So I really like the Brazil ETFs. Stop is going to be under this range here. Good risk reward. And then we have Apple doing really well. Our entry was all the way down here at 195.99, was up to 204.23. Now this morning is pulling back. I wasn't even aware of this. I hadn't checked this yet, but is pulling back to the 9 EMA. Obviously, we want that to hold today. And then we've got Lulu, which is right around our entry level again. Kind of like Roku, the overall pattern is different, but has been a momentum stock, made a run, pulled back hard, held the 50-day moving average, remounted the 9, and so far still holding the 9. And then a very different setup here with Kohl's. Retail has been beaten down, and we got the big pullback here, gap down, continuation, reversal. And that was the entry. The reversal here, very low risk, very high reward. I think we're getting something like 4-to-1 on this trade. So those are the 5 positions right now. Now I'm very leveraged to the long side right here. The good thing is, something like Apple is above our entry, and we've placed a stop at the entry. But there are a ton of stocks I like right now, but it is risky to add too much more for me personally. But if you're looking for things to enter, a ton of focus list stocks. So let's go through them. We've got Snapchat here breaking over this range. We've got Disney, which has been on fire. Let's watch for a hold of the 9 EMA. Cyber, a lot of good software stocks. We've got Cyber here. Watch for the remount of the 50-day moving average. Twilio here, right at the 50-day moving average, basically the same setup. MDB held the 50-day and now is about to remount the 9. 2 China stocks. We've got TME, IPO, back up over its 50-day moving average. I think it's at an entry here. We have Huya, which was the 2018 IPO and is looking strong here. I think it's at an entry here. And of course, there's Baba, which is about to pull back to the 9, kind of like Apple is. And we'll see if it holds that level. SGMS, software gambling. Remember when the news of sports betting being allowed in states, this was a hot stock, but pulled back very hard. Now looks like there's some underlying buying. So this might be a value play in here, but I would wait until the 200-day moving average breaks. We have Macy's, very similar to Kohl's, beaten down. Retail could remount the 50-day moving average. We've got X. I like a lot of different industrial metals, but X is probably the play that I would go for, or Boom. We're watching Boom as well. But it needs to get up over its 50-day moving average. FSLR, Very strong here. I think you could enter where it is right now. And for the financials, for the most part, I'm looking at FAS, but PayPal I like a lot, and MasterCard as well. And remember, earnings season starts today, so we've got earnings on a lot of this stuff coming up as well. Now, a little different here. I've got 4 stocks here that are very strong, but I'm watching for potential shorts if the market turns. A lot of these big momentum stocks here. So if you're going Shack, it's moved from 40 to 73. A failed high breakout would be if it closes below 70. It's about 3.5 points above that level, and it would also be breaking the 9. So if it closes around 69.50, say, I would look to short it. And we'd want the market to be confirming this as well. Now, remember with these things, I'm always hesitant to show these shorts because people take it as, okay, we should short now. No, I'm not even saying it is a short. It's just if it broke below that level, then we could think about shorting it. We've got Payc, very extended software stock. If it was to pull back, it could pull back very hard. At 240, it could easily still be a strong stock and pull back down to 212 or even lower. So we'll be watching that for a potential reversal signal. ILMN, again, this is another stock I like to the long side, but if it closed below, I don't have the exact number here, but I think it'd be around 367, 368. That would be a failed high breakout, and it'd also be breaking the 9. So we could short at that point. And then Starbucks is just so extended right now. Another big push reversal candle would get me thinking about a short for Starbucks. So 4, we're watching for shorts. Again, doesn't mean you get in short now, but if they trigger, and especially if the market cooperates and the market starts pulling back, we think about adding some shorts here. So that's what we're watching heading into the week. We got a lot of new stuff coming up, a lot of content for you guys to go through. Join the chat room. I want to talk to you guys, throughout the intraday. And remember, group mentorship session in about an hour and a half.